Wow, well, we're back. This is RealBatDude plays Batman the Telltale series. And if this is recording, I'm angry because I downloaded this. We've already played. See, this is episode 2. We're starting a brand new video. This is supposed to be video number 1, or our first attempt at episode number 2. We've already played 15 minutes of this game. I've downloaded it. I played it. And then right after, you'll see hopefully later, they explain the full death of Martha and Thomas Wayne. The computer, the PlayStation game errors out. I've never seen that problem. I had an error code, screen went blue. That's crazy. And it did not record any gameplay. So I'm going to have to start this thing all over again. And hopefully it'll record. So I'm very angry at that. So my name is Ryan the Bat Dad. I'm the real Bat Dude. I'm a clueless gamer. I'm a novice game player. I'm not a professional game player. So I choose games that are more fun, easier, lighthearted. And in my previous vlogs, my previous gameplay, I give this game one of my highest ratings for fun, ease of use. We are on episode 2. And I don't even know if I'm going to get to play it. And here's why. I'm not even going to start this. I'm sorry, folks. Stick with me, because I have a furnace, heating and air conditioning guy, an HVAC guy coming to fix my heat. I'm going to pause the video here because he's going to show up any minute, and I'm going to be in the middle of the gameplay.
I thought I might find you here.
So bear with me. We're back.
Upsetting for both of us.
But you should see this.
I know you come here for solitude, Bruce.
More allegations about his ties to the underworld.
This isn't going away.
It's all so public and messy.
Tell me, all of this is a lie.
I wish I could. There are no angels in Gotham, Bruce. Maybe there never were. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
Well, I'm not corrupt.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm. Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
You knew all that, and you never let on.
You're behaving like I was part of the conspiracy. I want you to know, I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then, they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
course I can. I love you, Alfred.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again.
So yeah, we're back.
This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
My father had enemies.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think? You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Okay, so here's where... excuse me, we're going to find clues. Now, we're getting close to finding out the story of his parents' death in a few seconds. And that's where we're at, about 10 minutes into the video, into the gameplay on this episode. And like I said before, I pretty much chose the same choices that they asked me for questions and whatnot. And I'm trying this again. This is my second time playing this episode 2 because the PlayStation 4 crashed on me. I'm downloading each episode, so the first episode I downloaded, and now I download this episode. I'm not using a disc. I didn't buy the whole game as of yet. So once we find these clues out, and it crashes again, I'm just going to end up getting the whole game, because it's just not going to download properly. So here we go. We're going to find our clues, and we're going to find the story of Thomas and Martha Wayne's death.
I want him standing here, right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
So last time I chose killing, I'm going to choose it again.
I wouldn't trust myself around him.
Batman doesn't kill.
That's why I wouldn't trust myself.
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
Alright, so the graffiti is going to have us more clue.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
And I chose, it was hard to see him as a criminal. I'm choosing it again.
I can't picture him as a criminal. Not the kind I deal with.
In that moment, he was simply your father.
And let me see, I can't remember if I chose a different clue around here. We're going to go across the street and view the matinee clue. I just want to make sure I got everything around here. We already spoke to Alfred. So what's left is across the street, and that's a good one.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Where exactly does the memory end?
with my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gun fires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Oh, I gotta walk over here.
Stay back!
Take whatever you want!
Have mercy. Just business. He told me you had it coming. You don't have to do this. Don't walk away. He's making a mistake.
Yep, it's pretty graphic.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mug. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Okay, I think here's where it crapped out on me, so I think the error fixed itself, or was a one-time error. So we're gonna stop here and upload it while we can, and finish on with our video. And I'm sorry if I seem disconnected from the first two parts. My heat went out in my house. I had to call an emergency HVAC guy to fix it. And that cost me $600.
Anyone want to see Falcone like this? I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
No one needs to know.
Relax, Harv. No one needs to know. We'll be out of here in no time.
Besides, you owe me.
Relax, he says. As if Bruce Wayne won't turn every head in the building. The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen,
It's all about you, isn't it,
we
Harv?
finally put Falcone in his cage.
Yeah, thanks to the
Thanks to
Batman.
the information you gave me, Bruce. He won't
And
ever
Batman.
get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, well, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing.
I gave him some evidence against Falcone.
More like a catalog of his entire criminal empire. It's a case that'll put Falcone away for life.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back.
He cares about doing the right thing.
Whoever he is behind the mask, Batman's a hero to me.
Yeah, it's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
Thanks, Harv.
All right, Falcone's inside. Say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Yeah, so this is Ryan the Bat Dad. We're playing episode 2 of Batman the Telltale series. I am the Clueless Gamer. With any luck, this segment of gameplay won't glitch out. Like I said, I was very unhappy with the first part of the gameplay. Hopefully I have no more glitches.
Bruce Wayne?
And Batman.
You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every other time they tried to put me away.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son. Yeah,
Kiss
that's
my
right.
butt, Har.
Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins.
Until you hired Chill.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. But you showed me the door. Got a whole closet full of birthday presents I was never able to give you.
So how are we
Convince me.
family?
Tell me a story about our big, happy family.
There it is. Now I got you hooked. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Stick it in your neck. Hurt him, eases pain. I don't know what to do here. I'll be nice. I want to hear what he has to say.
40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story.
That's right.
How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I'm not a murderer.
No, you're not. That's why you were kept in the dark. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth. Yeah.
You took
There's
her
a
from me.
kindness in you. You care about people. Even mean old bastards like me.
Well, I wouldn't know. You took her from me when I was 9 years old.
What, you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that the hard way.
Dude!
They're waiting for you in hell!
Montoya! Put the weapon down!
The bastard had to die.
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
At least, hopefully, we know the truth. That's crazy. I never expected that. I think she was hired. She's a dirty cop.
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This close. We were this close.
I think she was paid to silence him.
Isn't it obvious? She wanted to shut Falcone up for good.
I mean, this whole damn force is riddled with corruption. Someone must have got to her, Jim.
Yep.
Just doesn't make any sense.
Hill.
She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
I don't know what to do.
We can't act until we know the whole story.
Well, the simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
I think I have to investigate, don't I?
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Oh, she was given that blue crap.
Falcone's been murdered.
I think she was under the influence.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
I bet she got drugged.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Alright, let's move over here. Let's see what she got. I knew it.
Still visible beneath her skin. Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood.
What about hands?
Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
You shot someone, honey.
Everything is such a blur.
It's not good, Sergeant. You shot Falcone.
I did what? No. God, it's true.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talk big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never, never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I should've, they were a million miles away.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
You must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Oswald.
Cobblepot said something similar.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
I found needle marks.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do.
Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Sounds good.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce!
Hey. Vicky.
What are you doing here? My
Looking
friends
for you?
in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
I'm in a rush.
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off.
Okay, I'm gonna pause right here.
Word is there were shots fired.